với một con nỏ.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. It's Indiana and Chicago.
Boys, nice knock.
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Turn. And it's Collison in at the 1. Oladipo, good.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper. First bucket of the day.
A pretty good way to start the game, right? The defense has to be more aggressive, keeping him away from that area of the floor, or it's going to be a long night.
And there it is for him.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Collison kicks to Young. Pass to Oladipo. Over Butler. Oladipo misses. On defense, the Pacers. Artest dishes to Russell, and stolen by Russell. And the shot goes in.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Here's Collison. And White with the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Haywood, the pass to Russell. Butler in the corner. Off target from outside. Bogdanovich against Artest. Tipped away. And he slams it one-handed.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Collison kicks to Young.
Spencer.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Collison against White. A drive by Collison.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Russell. Here's Haywood. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game. He hits the second from the line. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. It's Oladipo on the wing, defended by Butler. Oladipo, good.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Artest dishes to Russell. The jump hook, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. It's deflected. Outside, White. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. Oladipo, the pass to Collison. And stolen by White. Here's Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. So both teams changing it up here. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Screen by Jefferson. They set the screen. Stevenson outside. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Robinson. The three-pointer, no good. And the Bulls with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. He gets it in there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Stevenson. It's deflected. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he dunks it down.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And, guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
Here's Artest. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's 10 points for Ron Artest.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
Well, I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys. Chicago leading by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Indiana, they've got Robinson. Corey Joseph is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Sabonis in at the 4 slot. And there's the 3-second violation. Indiana trails by 10. And Joseph kicks to Sabonis. Screen by Jefferson. Robinson against Anthony. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Robinson's got the first basket of the second quarter for Indiana. Dawkins kicks to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Indiana making some changes. Leaf comes in for Al Jefferson. Young is subbed in for Corey Joseph. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Young, a screen on Porzingis. Here's Leaf. The teardrop falls in. Leaf's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Screen by Porzingis. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Leaf.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
And the 3 off target. The Bulls leading by 6. Outside Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
This is his first free throw of the game. So for the Bulls, Russell, he's checked in for Dawkins. Butler comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's White in for Drew Holiday. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. Bogdanovich comes in for Robinson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Lance Stevenson. Oladipo misses.
Well, he carves out the space he needs. Just the finish was not good.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Chicago making some changes. Haywood's checked in, and it's our test in for Anthony. And he makes both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Young against White. There's a screen. There's Bogdanovich. Haywood with the block. Butler dishes to our test. Kicks it to White. Lets it go from deep. The Pacers pull it in. 1:19 left in the first half of basketball. It's Oladipo on the wing. And stolen by White. Here's our test. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Leaf. Back to Oladipo. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And really, this is where efficiency matters. Value every possession.
You simply have to make smart decisions. You're only hurting yourself with these miscalculations.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Indiana. Collison comes in for Young. Haywood with a screen on Collison. And White kicks to Russell. Here's Haywood, and slam dunk by Haywood.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Oladipo sets the screen for Collison. Will it go? And stolen by White. Passes to Haywood. From the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Haywood's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. On our test has been sensational.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty.
And so here is Chicago. 17-point lead, their biggest. Jimmy Butler is out there with White. Then it's Russell. Then there's our test, and it's Haywood in at power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Clock at 6. Here's White. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Chicago. Indiana trails by 20. Right side, Collison. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Darren Collison. The Bulls leading by 18. White with it. He's got 5. Dishes to Russell. To the middle. Young with the steal. Butler against Oladipo. He kicks it to Collison. Shoots over White. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's our test. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity. Just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and That didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Pacers, Robinson's checked in for Bogdanovich, and Lance Stevenson subbed in for Oladipo. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Crawford. There's the triple. They get it back. Anthony. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Indiana trails by 18. Collison with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Collison, no good. Here's Crawford. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Collison kicks to Stevenson. Stevenson, a screen on Anthony. Robinson passes to Stevenson. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Crawford outside. Crawford with another miss. Indiana trails by 17. Unloads from 9. And it's good for 2. Stevenson's got 5. And here are the Bulls now. They led the game at one point by 20. Anthony, the pass to Dawkins. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Stevenson, a screen on Holiday. Back to Stevenson. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Joseph Young's checked in for Robinson. The Pacers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Bulls shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Young kicks to Stevenson. And it's Joseph in the corner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Dawkins, and Dawkins slams it in.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
Anabogu, that's good. Anabogu's got 4 points in the quarter.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Kicks it out to Crawford. Fires for 3. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Indiana, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Here's White. 5 points in the game. The drive by Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Young. No good. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
Hey, get our defense and rebounding.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Indiana trails by 15, and so in the game for the Pacers. They've got Victor Oladipo. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Young, and it's Jefferson in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And the second free throw, good. Chicago leading by 14. And White kicks to Russell. pass to Haywood. Screened by Russell. Haywood dishes to Butler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler. At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Young. Oladipo outside. Here's Bogdanovich, drilled from 11 feet out. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Young's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one's good by Butler. Indiana trails by 18. Timeout called the Pacers. Ron Artest with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he has got to be the only thing they're discussing in this huddle because the approach they've used on him has been a disaster. Changes need to be made. I don't know if it's a double team, switching matchups, but something's got to be done.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Collison comes in for Young. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
The ball goes to Indiana.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 18. Turner with a screen for Collison. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
Boy, nice stroke from downtown. Got it off just before the defense could react. That's his specialty.
Wide, a screen on Young. And slam dunk by Haywood.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
The shot by Turner, no good. Chicago leading by 17. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Turner with the screen. There's the screen. And Oladipo kicks to Bogdanovich. The tray. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
Here's our test. Now the feed to Russell, and he lays it straight in.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Well, there's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
Spencer Haywood. That's his second personal foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Turner passes to Collison. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. That one wide left.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
And Russell gets it to go.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
They get a hand on it. Outside our test. A shot that time, not on target. And Indiana will come the other way. Oladipo dishes to Collison. Here's Butler. And he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Good. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Collison against White. He dishes it to Haywood. Here's Russell. Missed. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time